And Teik really is struggling now. He's making errors. Lost all confidence.
Yeah, good smashing from Eriksen. Aiming in defence of Gan.
Service over. 6-8.
As the Danes trying to get the shuttle over the head of Zakry, Abdul, Latif, but just couldn't get the shuttle away.
Service over. 8-6.
3-1, second serve.
Yeah, again trying to get the momentum swinging back to how they was playing in the first set, dominating in the area. Eriksen delighted with himself there. Never moved from that front line. Makes it very hard for Malaysians to try and get it past him or over his head.
Service over. 6-9.
Service over. 1-4.
Total commitment at the net from Latif, launching himself for the kill.
Yeah, again, they're trying to up the tempo, draw the Danes into a driving flat game.
8-9.
Well, that was a better serve from Teik.
Yeah, good serve, but Lundgaard, the last 3 shots, been a bit soft on them.
The commentator's curse.
Yeah, he put the jinx on him there.
Yes, indecision costing him dear.
Danish pair want to get off 4. They got stuck on 4 in the first game. They want to move off it as quick as they can.
10, game point 9.
5-4.
Good judgment to leave the low serve.
It wasn't so much the power of the smash, the placement of the smash into the left hip of Gan.
Service over. 9-10.
It's going wide. Right idea from Latif.
7-4. Second serve.
Yeah, he's just trying to be so accurate with it to get it past the ends at the net.
Great judgment from Eriksen, letting the shuttle land long of that back line. Good call by the line judge. Once again, the Malaysians asking for the shuttle to be changed, and the Danes saying no, it's fine.
10-9.
Working so well as a pair there, setting it up for each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Martin Lundgaard at the rear of the court, varying his smashes, little clips, little pushes. And the defence of the Malaysians got to be good because they know if it's anything short, Jens Eriksen's onto it.
So many net winners from Jens Eriksen. You're right, Darren, that's most definitely their favoured formation. Eriksen at the front of the court, Lundgaard at the back doing the hard work. Oh, what an angle.
Yeah,
usually
brilliant.
Dangerous in doubles.
Absolutely, he's using it so well. He's seeing that Gan's just stepping into the centre of the court just to cover the middle.
5-9. Second serve.
Clever shot from Eriksen at the back of the court, giving his opponents no pace to work off.
The right idea from Martin Lundgaard. Just pushed it past the back line.
Extraordinary defence from Teik. He was on the floor. Still, he got the shuttle back.
5-9.
Talking just a moment ago, Darren, about the height and reach of Eriksen. Of course, almost 6'4". His partner, almost 6'2", and it must be difficult for the Malaysians because none of the Malaysian badminton players are that tall. So in practice, they'll never get to play against anyone that has that sort of reach.
No, absolutely, and he is an awkward customer. You know, he's hard to serve against, and he covers the front net so well. And if you're slightly off on your defence, you've got problems.
Court 1, 2 minutes. Court 1, 2 minutes.
5-9. Second serve.
calmly seeing where the space was.
Yeah, and he picks the openings out so well. Knows exactly where they are, straight in between the Malaysian pair.
Court 1, 1 minute. Court 1, 1 minute.
Oh, just long of that back line. Desperately close. But it was indeed long.
Final game. Level. Play.
10-6. Second serve.
Oh, that's a wild shot from Latif.
Yeah, he snatched at it.
Second serve.
Had more time than what he thought.
Well, after what happened in the opening game, I don't dare say that the Danes look in control, because anything seems to be able to happen in this men's doubles match.
Service over. Love all.
That was a great backhand drive from Teik. That was the one that did the damage. From Eriksen.
Lundgaard working so hard across the back. It was almost like a mixed doubles. Jens Eriksen just staying at the net. Good patience from Lundgaard.
2, love.
Well, rightly so, the Malaysians taking their time as the Danish coaches Jan Jorgensen nearest to us and the head coach Steen Pedersen. Well, don't give an awful lot away with their expressions, do they?
No, but inwardly they'd be delighted. I'm sure they thought this was going to be a free setter in the first game.
Love 2.
Yeah, wild smash from Gan. Previously hit one winner. This time out off balance, falling out of the court.
Good work once again from Lundgaard at the back of the court. Slightly surprised that Eriksen didn't try and intercept earlier on in that rally.
No, he seems quite happy letting his partner do all the work at the moment, and he'll take the glory with the one kill that he gets.
Two points away from a second All-England final, as the match time just passes the hour mark.
13-7, second serve.
One, two.
I'm trying to be a little too deceptive there, I think, Martin Lundgaard.
Yeah, keep it simple at this stage in the match.
2-1.
Oh, my word. Well, the flick serve going up the centre of the court, just the wrong side of that service line, and Lundgaard making it quite clear what he thought about that serve, that the racket head was too high. And no call from the service judge.
8-13, second serve.
Oh, lovely play.
And that's what I was doing so well in the first game.
13,
And coming into the net, taking it away from Eriksen.
So fast to come forward. And fast to read what's happening. Once again, right shot to try. Saw that there was a gap across court. Just couldn't execute.
Service over. 3-1.
Just time for the players to recompose their thoughts. Oh, so clever. He's done that several times throughout this match. The tall man intercepting so well at the net, just placing the shuttle in a downward direction. And now the Danes on match point. To their knees. What an extraordinary match. The old men of the tour have come good on the big occasion. 5-14 down in that opening game before coming back to take it 17-14. Looked much more confident in the second game. Controlled it. Didn't get drawn into the flat, fast exchanges, varied the pace, and in the end, the delight as they secure the second game, 15-9. But there's one thing for certain, we're going to see an awful lot more of this young Malaysian pair. Raw talent, and with a bit more experience, they will do something very special in badminton terms. But for the moment, the Danes, who won this title 2 years ago, into yet another final. So there, confirmation of the score, 17-14, 15-9.
Tomorrow from 1, 2 big games from the Premiership. First, a London derby.
Lampard!
Champions Chelsea face Charlton.
There's no shot!
Wonderful, wonderful goal!
Then,
Near post!
Manchester United against Liverpool.
Here's Kewell! Gerrard! Van Nistelrooy!
A big Ford Super Sunday double tomorrow from 1 p.m. Sky Sports 1.
Straight back.
Okay.
Left a bit.
Yeah, I've got it.
Left. Left. You listening? To the right a bit. It's a bit tight. Time the string. So sorry. Can't believe this. Just look at it. That space is too small. He got it in, didn't he? Thought we did really well.
This is Dick losing his job. This is Dick getting even.
You want to rob Jack McAllister?
It's got to go. Fun with Dick and Jane.
Hi, Enterprise. Our car's broken down. We need to hire a car.
When you call Enterprise,
We'll be as quick as we can.
we'll pick you up free.
This is great.
Then we'll drive you to our place and get you on your way. Unwrap the perfect rental package. Great cars, low rates, and we'll pick you up. Enterprise.
After brushing and flossing, Sarah assumed her mouth was clean until she tried alcohol-free Dental pH, which she found surprisingly smooth and fresh tasting. Dental pH was specially developed to help fight bad breath, plaque and gum disease. Its antibacterial formula kills bacteria, then lifts and reveals it along with food and other particles so effectively you'll actually see what's removed in the sink.
Wow.
There's no other mouthwash quite like Dental pH.
For a long-lasting freshness you've never tasted before.
Free. Inside the Mail on Sunday, this weekend and next. A unique Art Garfunkel Collector's Edition double album. Don't miss disc 1 of this brilliant Garfunkel double CD. Free. Inside tomorrow's Mail on Sunday.
Where are the remains?
When the victim can't speak,
All that's left of this boy is a table full of bones.
it's their bones that do the talking.
No, Tucker. You're lying to a federal agent.
Careful, Agent Booth.
He's no angel anymore.
I'll take you down to FBI headquarters in handcuffs.
He'll do it. He doesn't like you.
Bones, Thursday at 10 on Sky 1.
Jens Eriksen and Martin Lundgaard, the Danish #2 seeds champions at the All England back in 2004, are once again through to the men's doubles final. It was a tight affair between the bright young prospects from Malaysia, Zakry and Dan, but it's the Danes that came through in the end, and in the final tomorrow they'll be up against Chung and Lee, who beat their fellow Malaysians Lin and Zakry. So it's not an all-Malaysian affair in the final, but the Danes, Simon Archer, safely through. And it didn't look as if they were going to get there after the first few points.
No, their experience certainly came through there. They were 14-5 down in the first game, really under the cosh, and Abdul and Gan really couldn't get over that final mark in that first game, and it cost them, because after losing a game like that, when you've been in such control, it's really difficult then to come back in the next game and try and impose yourself. And Eriksen and Lundgaard was superb once they came back at them.
Yeah, it should be a final to look forward to, that one in the men's doubles tomorrow. Like I said earlier, the games at the All England Championships come thick and fast. Joe Davis, the next match features the best player in the world in the men's singles, Lin Dan. They're already on court warming up just a few minutes away, and up against Lee Chong Wei. Lin Dan seems to have played himself into a bit of form over the course of this tournament.
He has. He had a good quarter-final last night with Kenneth Jonathan and beat him fairly comfortably in 2 sets. And his opponent today beat Chen Hong, Chinese player, good player, beat him in 3 sets, took quite a long time, 70 minutes. So I think Lin Dan will be coming through this fairly comfortably today.
Simon, what do you think of this one? You see Lin Dan being challenged at all?
Well, Lin Dan is world #1, but my tip for the tournament was Lee Chong Wei at the beginning of the week. I'm going to have to say something different to Joe here.
What a surprise.
To be fair, you got the last one right. You said the Danes were going to win, and they did.
Yeah, well, I was lucky, really, because with the Malaysians sort of stumbling. But this should be a great match. I mean, they're both quick players, and I think the winner of the tournament will come out of this match.
Well, there you go. We'll see, won't we? We'll bring it back to haunt you if it doesn't happen like that, of course. Let's head back to Birmingham and rejoin Darren and Gillian.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Lee Chong Wei, Malaysia.
Lee Chong Wei being introduced to the crowd by the umpire.
On my left, Lin Dan, China.
And Lin Dan, very popular with the crowd here in Birmingham. So the Malaysian in the red shirt nearest to us.
Straight away, Lin Dan onto the net early. Outright winning cross-court net shot.
Good disguise on the drop shot from Lee Chong Wei.
Yeah, good movement from him. Could have took the backhand, went round the head. Still in balance.
Semi-finalist last year, Lee Chong Wei lost to Chen Hong, who went on to take the title and got revenge in yesterday's quarter-final match.
Yeah, good play from Lee. But again, it come from taking Lin Dan on at the net.
Oh, straight down the line.
Yeah, and it's not giving him time. It's straight into the match. Every opportunity, putting the pressure onto Lin Dan. Yeah, good deception from Lin Dan. And when it's up like that, there's only going to be one result.
Darren, the fact that Lin Dan has taken 4 hours 43 minutes to get through his 4 previous matches, is that physically going to have an effect on him for today's semi-final?
It could do, Jill, but it just seems to me his quarterfinals and his 3rd round, he just seemed to knuckle down that little bit more and get better as the matches get harder. And he seems, you know, he focuses more. He doesn't go on little spurts where he's not concentrating. And yesterday against Kennett, you know, he played an awesome game.
Champion 2 years ago, Lin Dan. Beaten finalist last year, losing out to Chen Hong.
10-3.
Just apologising for the net cord.
Match won by Zakry.
5 titles Lin Dan won last year and reached 3 other finals as well, beaten in 3 other finals. So 8 finals in total. It's no wonder he's world #1.
Yeah, Lee got the lift he wanted. Went for the gap. The smash. Now Lin Dan's backhand just pulled it wide.
Lee Chong Wei, certainly a player in form coming into this tournament. 2 weeks ago, he won the Swiss Open, beating Charles Schwanzer, the 2003 world champion, in the final. And when I say beat him, 15-8, 15-love. And the speed with which he was playing in Switzerland was quite extraordinary. And that's the thing about the Malaysian. To me, he never looks that spectacular, but what he does exceptionally well.
Yeah, absolutely. When you look at him, you don't realise how fast he's moving. His speed of shot in the way he moves his opponent around is very good.
Just wide.
Yeah, he dug himself out of trouble there. Great retrieving. Got back in the rally.
Well, you cannot afford to hit the shuttle short against Lin Dan. Here the cross-court clear, not high enough or deep enough. Severely punished by Lin Dan.
Yeah, great flick. So used to him just coming in, blocking the net shot. This time holds. Flicks Lee. Great accuracy.
Plumb on the line. Lee Chong Wei, bronze medal at the World Championships last year in Anaheim. Lost to Taufik Hidayat of Indonesia. Went on to take the gold medal. And if you're wondering why Taufik Hidayat is not here at the All England Championships, he's getting married. Therefore, this didn't fit into his programme. But I'm sure he'll be back next year. It's the only major title he hasn't won. Well, great retrieving initially from Lin Dan.
Yeah, he dived the full length to get a drop shot back. Just got a little bit carried away with a rally.
Well, that's interesting, the number of winning shots that Lin Dan has directed down his opponent's backhand, all 6 of them. And far more winners altogether. Twice as many, in fact. Oh, wonderful play and control at the net from Lee Chong Wei.
Yeah, great spinning net shot from him. Lin Dan doing well to even get it back over the net, but very cool and casual from Lee.
It's the injection of pace, isn't it, Darren? I mean, he calmly plays the rally and then suddenly moves quicker to the shuttle.
Yeah, he just explodes into action. He sometimes, you know, he's 4 points where he just hits his opponent around, moving about, and all of a sudden 4 points where he'll just be like lightning.
Oh, it's such a good rally.
Yeah, very fast pace. Both players moving around. In the end, it's the shot to the backhand side of Lee that produces a winner for Lin Dan.
There's some unbelievable backhand defence there from Lee Chong Wei. That was the one. How he managed to whip that across court, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, he surprised Lin Dan.
Yeah, good judgment, shuffled just along of that back line. Well, that's sensational. Seemed to be out of position, pushed to all four corners of the court, and then Lin Dan produces a shot like that.
Yeah, it's frustrating for Lee because he really was dictating that rally, making Lin Dan work so hard, and all of a sudden out the blue, he hits a winner.
Just showing the court attendant where the problem was. Oh, trying to be extra clever at the net, but Lin Dan wasn't fooled at all.
No, superb spinning net shot there. We see it from Lin Dan. He tries a deceptive return. Lin Dan straight on top of it.
Lee Chong Wei can't believe the call. Yeah, that was plumb on the line. Great call by the line judge. No doubt that time.
Yeah, good movement from Lee. Nice purpose to the rally. Good smash down the forehand side. Moves straight into the net at pace. Anticipating Lin Dan's return.
Such power on the smash.
Yeah, it's so clever play because he's been hitting his smashes onto the backhand defence of Lee, but that time swishes it straight into the body. You could see Lee just moving over to the backhand side.
Lin Dan seems to have this ability to know when to pile on the pressure and when to just up his game.
Yeah, you can just see it in his play. Just seems to just go that extra gear at the vital moments.
Yeah, exactly like that. The injection of pace and suddenly...
You know, he can be so patient, but working his opposition still so hard, but all of a sudden...
Service over.
Well, Lin Dan annoyed at himself for missing that one.
7.
Yeah, frustrated. Normally a bread and butter shot for him. Onto his racket, he guides that across so superbly.
Oh, it's landed in. And the umpire, Chris Taylor, just saying to Lee Chong Wei, don't try and influence the line judge. Let him make his own decision. Superb. Finds the line once more.
Yeah, unbelievable angle. Both players doing some great attacking, but in the end, it's just that little bit extra from Lin Dan.
So now game point for the world number one. And converts the first time of asking. Lin Dan, the left-hander, in superb form, taking the opening game, 15-9.
First game won by Lin Dan, 15.
It's only a car. A car is a car is a car. With nuts and bolts and leather and cogs and steel and wood and glass, intelligent wipers and head-up displays, alloy and oil, sensors and sound, digital mapping and satellite tracking, twists and turns and smiles and miles, infrared eyes and self-drying brakes, and one little key. A car. It's only a car.
"23 minutes for that opening game as we look at the winning shots from Lin Dan. 16 of them aimed towards the Malaysians' backhand side. And that really is extraordinary. Darren, you picked up on that very early on, that there was perhaps a weakness with the Malaysian on his backhand defence.
Yeah, he just seemed to be covering his forehand a little bit more. But Lin Dan, very clever. Many of his winners down there, but when he needed to, he changed the angle, went at the body of Lee. He just seems a very controlled player at the moment in Lin Dan.
Just wide. I suppose the other thing we can draw from that stat is the fact that Lee Chong Wei doesn't actually play that many winners. He waits for his opponent or forces his opponent to make an error.
That's right. He normally grinds down his opponent, very physical, but when you're playing against someone like Lin Dan, as the rallies go on, he's making you work harder than you want to go, and that one shot you hit loose is onto it so quick.
2 love. Service over. Love 2.
Never shows much emotion, does Lee Chong Wei. Very difficult to know how the man is feeling, whether he's still upbeat or whether he's struggling out on court. Whereas Lin Dan, in contrast, very animated, shares his feelings with the spectators. And that, of course, is why the spectators warm to him. Incredible.
Yeah, you don't often see him take a backhand, but just reached up, brought it cross court. Lin Dan to be happy. 3 quite soft points. He didn't really have to work for them. Another smash, aimed down the backhand side, and another winner.
Apologises for the good fortune of the net cord.
2.
Well, there we saw an injection of pace from Lee Chong Wei.
Yeah, good smash from him there, but look how quick he came on for the return. No. But Lin Dan was out of position. It had to come back to the net.
I think, in a way, I'd like to see the Malaysian doing more of that. The quick movement suddenly within the rally, changing the pace. Certainly works for Lin Dan. It's his trademark.
Well, absolutely, and as we see Lee doing there, it does work from him, but he's just got to insert his presence a little bit more on the game.
Service over. 5-2.
A little wry smile from Lin Dan, because he knows that the final smash probably would have gone long of that back line.
Yeah, it was a very flat smash. Hit from Lee as he was going backwards.
Yet another smash down the backhand side.
Yeah, he's definitely struggling, especially from Lin Dan's round the head position. His straight smash, backhand side of Lee.
Oh, it's a great rally. And this beginning to get a little bit predictable that the winning shot is going to go down the Malaysian backhand side.
6-2.
A long, long rally, and he waited for that opening. He didn't try and hit it too quickly, just kept pushing and pulling Lee round the court. Finally gets the lift he wanted, picked it out.
Lin Dan just indicating that he wants the court mopped. Look at that, 20 winning shots from Lin Dan directed at his opponent's backhand side. 23 winning shots in total as opposed